by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a whole lot of everything, and I come from study. And now the whole world gon' know my name, and I used to have nothing. But now I got a whole lot of everything, that's why I come from study. When I'm gone, the whole world gon' know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street line. I was trying to sound harder than the street light.
Welcome to SummitCitySports.com. We are live from Southside High School, getting ready for tonight's SAC boys-girls doubleheader between the Carroll Chargers, who are 9-12, and the Southside Archers, who are 2-18. Aiden North and Steve Orth with you here today on this cold Friday night, as we are about ready for some basketball to begin. Girls in their heading into their last week of the regular season. Postseason draw is going to be tomorrow night. So it'll be interesting to see Sunday night, two nights from now. So we'll see where these teams, if they can get some momentum heading into the year or into postseason play. Carroll Chargers coming in at 9-12, 4-2 in conference play. Led in scoring by number 44 senior center Lily George, averaging 17 points a game, 10 rebounds a game, averaging a double-double, 14 double-doubles this year. Last time out against Penn, she had 10 points versus Penn. The game last week against Lewers, she had double-double, 20 points, 19 rebounds for George. So it's going to be very important for Southside to guard the inside. They also have Olivia Hoke, who's a big presence in the inside. But also on the outside, leading the way, Ava Myers, 11 points from outside the arc, had 12 points against Lewers last week. As for the Southside Archers, they are 2-18, 1-6 in conference play. They're on a 7-game losing skid right now, with wins against Northside 53-47 and New Haven 46-39. But since then, they have struggled. Leading the way for the Archers, they're led in scoring by Britannia Dietrich-Williams, averaging 18 points a game. She had 12 points last time out against Marion. And Renisa Autry is back in the lineup, 5th game back this year. She's going to be starting on the bench, but she's averaging 11 points in those 5 games. Coaches for tonight's game, Mark Redding is 131 in his 14th year at Carroll, 394 and 303 in his 31st year, while Winita Goodwell is 215 and 179 in her 17th year at the school. So both these coaches very experienced and are looking to get off on the right page to end SAC play. Chargers are coming off a 23-46 loss last Saturday against Penn, while the Archers are coming off a loss as well last Saturday, losing to Marion 34-51. Let's take this time to thank some of our sponsors that make these broadcasts possible now here on SummitCitySports.com. Big Eyed Fish, been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for up-to-date promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Ottenweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttenweilerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping you whether you have an OWI or any other criminal accusation. Jolly Law Firm is your answer. Sequoia Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online to sf.edu to learn more. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit tjwindustrial.com. For the 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council and local affiliated unions, we are La Una. The Always 100 Academy Drills and Skills Camp is back. It's August 11th through May 28th. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 5 to 6:30 p.m. It's a $10 drop-in, and you can learn more information by going to always100basketball.net. Earn your edge this season. Parkview Sports Medicine's Edge Training Program maximizes your performance to help you reach your goals and engage to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. And tonight's broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on X at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Take a timeout and be back for action here on SummitCitySports.com.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, here from Southside High School, getting ready for tonight's first game of the SAC boys-girls doubleheader, second to last week, before girls enter postseason play. Starting lineup for the Carroll Chargers, number 20, Megan Lanning, a 5'9" senior. Number 22, 5'9" senior, Kylie Gibbs. Number 32, 5'10" senior, Ava Myers. Number 42, Olivia Hoke, a 5'10" senior. And then leading the way for the Carroll Chargers, number 44, Lily George, 6'1" senior, who's averaging 17 points a game and 10 rebounds a game. Now for the Southside Archers. Number 1, Sophia Mate, a 5'4" junior. Number 2, Teresa Shepard, a 5'4" freshman. Number 4, Britannia Dietrich Williams, 5'7" sophomore, leading the way for the Archers with 18 points a game. Number 5, Briley Dietrich Williams, a 5'7" junior, averaging 7.6 points a game. And then center, 5'10" senior, Amaya Shetler. Archers coached by Juanita Goodwell. Carroll is coached by Mark Redding. As we are set for tonight's matchup. Steve, any thoughts?
Yeah, I think Southside's got to have a good start. Carroll is long and lanky and has got a lot of height on the inside, so Southside's got to push it and take care of the ball. And Carroll's just got to shoot well and work the inside-out game, and I think we'll be in good hands and get a win tonight for the Carroll Chargers.
Yeah, Carroll's going to really look to push the ball inside, get it to Lily George or Olivia Hoke. Southside likes to run it in transition, so we'll see if Carroll's able to keep up with that pace.
Yeah, I got to think that Southside probably will show us a zone potentially eventually in this game. Three on the way.
Yeah, and that's good right off the bat. Ava Myers with the three ball. So Carroll not wasting any time here early with 7:45 left.
Yeah, good look right there. Good set for Carroll.
Teresa Shepard has it for the Archers. Gets it inside to Mate. Mate wide open. Gets the bucket, the fall.
That's excellent execution right there for the Southside Lady Archers.
That's what they need if they're going to want to hang with these Carroll Chargers. Carroll comes into conference play 4-2, so still have a shot, potentially. It's a long shot to share a conference title as we have a travel there by Megan Lanning. They require a lot of wins and losses from the teams above them between Northrop, Snyder, and Homestead. So really long shot, but they got to take care of business here tonight. 7:14 left here. Britannia Dietrich-Williams.
The little 3-2 zone by the Chargers.
Trying to shut down the perimeter. And there's a turnover. Braylee Dietrich-Williams threw it away into the hands of Ava Myers. And Southside putting a little press on Carroll, and it looks like they're having some trouble getting across the timeline. They do end up getting it across as George puts it up. No foul called. It's rebounded by Tanny Dietrich-Williams. Dietrich-Williams drives inside. Euros puts it up. Can't get it to fall. George gets the rebound. George going to give it to Lanning. Lanning takes it right side. He's going to get it handed off to Myers. Myers drives over to Hoke. Hoke gives it over to Gibbs. Gibbs threw it away. Tried finding Ava Myers there, and it was over her head. The Southside basketball. It's been pretty sloppy here early for Carroll.
Yeah, both teams didn't have school today, so you got to wonder how that plays in to preparation.
6:17 left here in the first quarter. 3-2 Chargers lead. Tanny Dietrich-Williams over to Briley Dietrich-Williams. Williams gets a double team and tries throwing it off the feet of Myers, or Gibbs, but recovers it. Braylee Dietrich-Williams off the glass, no good. Brought in by Megan Lanning. Lanning going to push for Carroll. Picks up her dribble, gives it off to Myers. Myers, guarded closely by Shepard, gives it back to Lanning. Carroll trying to run some offense here, get some momentum going their way. They get it inside to Gibbs, who gets it out to Hoke. Hoke pulls the three ball and can't get it to fall. Ball loose, and Shepard comes away with the rebound. Tanny Dietrich-Williams now has it. Dishes it over. Three on the way by Sophia Mate. No good. Rebounded by Hoke. Neither team has been able to get any momentum.
Yeah, both teams scored right away, right off the bat, and now it's been a struggle, and there's a good take right there.
Yeah, Ava Myers driving to the basket, gets fouled. She'll be heading to the charity stripe for two. Myers on the year is shooting 78% from the free throw line. 5:11 left here. And she knocks down the first. One more on the way for Myers. She lets it fly and hits it.
Yeah, Ava Myers with all 5 points for the Carroll Chargers.
It's 5-2 now. Carroll leads. See what South's able to do on their offensive possession. Tanny Dietrich-Williams over to Briley Dietrich-Williams. Back to Tanny Dietrich-Williams for three. Off the front of the iron, no good. Shepard with the rebound. They get it out to Mate. Mate back to Briley. Briley puts up the shot. Got blocked by Lily George. Myers comes away with it and gets it up the head to Lanning. Lanning trying to slow it down, but some good defense by Southside. She brings it across, drives inside, gets it to Hoke. Hoke gets it inside to George, and George lost it. It'll be Southside basketball. Briscoe Brooker checks in for the first time for the Carroll Chargers, a freshman. She'll check in for Hoke. So add a little bit more guard play, quickness to this Carroll offense. Tanny Dietrich-Williams over to Shepard. Shepard swings it back to Tanny Dietrich-Williams. Back to Shepard. Shepard drives inside, gets cut off, gives it over to Monte. Monte on the right wing. Draws a triple team. Can't do anything with it, but gets it out. She gives it off to Shetler. Shetler over to Tanny Dietrich-Williams. Thought about pulling it, and she traveled. Southside really doesn't shoot it well from beyond the three-point line. Leading three-point shooter is Macy Newsome, who's on the bench right now, 35%. And officials are going to chat here. For a little pushing and shoving. George gets it in to Myers. Myers pulls the three ball from the wing. It can't get it to fall. Rebound by Gibbs. Gibbs back out to Myers. Myers pulls the long two off the back of the iron. No good. Shepard comes away with the rebound. 5-2 Chargers lead. 3:50 left. And no foul called there as Shepard drove to the basket. She gets up slow as it's going to be turned over. Myers trying to find Booker there. Coach Redding not too pleased with his squad here early. Only up 3. Been very sloppy both ways. Tanya Dietrich-Williams, top of the key, over to Briley Dietrich-Williams. Back over to Tanya Dietrich-Williams, pulls the three from the A, no good, and it's brought in by Booker. Booker gets it to Lily George. George pushing it up ahead to Gibbs. Gibbs back to Lily George. And George throws it inside and almost threw it away. Carroll recovers. Booker swings it over to Lanning. Lanning drives right side, and she's going to get fouled and be heading to the free throw line. I'm not sure Carroll knows what to do with this physical defense that Southside's putting on him.
Yeah, and really, Ava Myers is the only one pulling the trigger on shots. They just seem out of sync offensively.
Yeah. Megan Lanning at the free throw line, shooting 50% from the charity stripe. She knocks down the first. As number 10 checks in Renisha Autry for the Archers. One more to fly, and she makes it. Lanning up to 2 points here. And it's 7-2. Chargers lead with 3 minutes left here.
Yeah, Southside's gone cold the last 4 minutes. They scored right away on their opening possession, and they have yet to score since.
Renisha Autry checks in. Maybe that will give them a little spark offensively.
She's been pretty good offensively. Had a pretty good game against Marion last weekend.
Yeah, she was out most of the year. She played her first game just past the new year, or second game just past the new year for the Archers. A couple subs coming in for Carroll. Mia Cortez checks in, and Brenna Risco. .244 left here. Cortez gets it up ahead to Myers and turned it over. Tanya Dietrich-Williams comes away with it. She's pushing it up ahead. And there's Autry, and gets the bucket to fall.
Yeah, really good play right there by Autry. The press is going to probably help the Archers out if they can put pressure on this Carroll Chargers team.
If they can keep forcing turnovers, Carroll has not been able to respond. Risco has it at the top of the key inside to Booker. Ball loose. Officials really letting them play here. And it's brought in by Shetler. Shetler gets it up ahead to Briley Dietrich-Williams. Dietrich-Williams lost it, though. Cortez now in transition for the Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers need to get Lily George going. She's on the bench right now, but they have yet to get the ball on the inside to her.
Yeah, Lily George is the big scorer for the Chargers, and when she doesn't score, Carroll tends to struggle. Brianna Hamlet checks in for the Archers now for the first time. Lanning gets it in to Booker. Booker swings it around. Myers has it, and it hits turnover. Tanya Dietrich-Williams in transition, puts up the shot, and she was under the basket too much and put it off the rim, no good. Lanning now in transition, gives it up to Cortez. Cortez got blocked, but it's going to be out on south side. It'll be Carroll basketball. (7-4) Carroll leads. 1:41 left here. Teresa Shepard checks back in for South.
Yeah, Carroll needs to get a bucket here.
Cortez inside. Nice look there. Megan Lanning with the bucket.
Yeah, Megan Lanning's got 4. Good execution on the out-of-bounds play right there.
So 9-4 Carroll leads. 1:30 left here. Autry's going to pull the trigger. She can't get it to fall off the front of the iron. It's rebounded by Risco. Myers now drives inside and puts up the shot, gets it to fall. Nice little take there by Ava Myers.
Yeah, Coach Goodwill will take a timeout. So we 11-4. Chargers will be right back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Welcome back to SummitCitySports.com. 11-4. Carroll trying to getting a little things going offensively here. Ava Myers and Megan Lanning doing all the scoring for the Chargers. Ava Myers with 5 points. Megan Lanning with 4 points. Southside needs to figure out something offensively. They've been able to hang in there and force a lot of turnovers, but haven't been able to find anything offensively.
Yeah, Coach Goodwill called that timeout, settle her girls down. It's 11-4 with 1 minute to go here. Long
Deep
three.
Oh, my goodness. Tani Dietrich-Williams with the triple.
Yeah, it's a big hit right there. Not sure that's the play that Goodwill drew up, but we'll take it.
Deep three by Dietrich-Williams makes it 11-7, and there's a turnover. Autry from the elbow knocks it down.
It's a good run right now for Southside.
Yeah, a little 5-point swing there. Renisha Autry up to 4 points. And Autry's going to be called for the foul. We saw this in the game against Marion. Southside's aggressiveness can come off a little bit rough sometimes, as I believe they had a couple girls foul out.
Yeah, Briley Dietrich-Williams will check in for Shetler.
As there's 34 seconds left here. Risco gets it in to Lanning. Lanning's going to take it right side, drives, gives it to Myers, who pulls the three ball, and it's a little long, no good. Rebound by Shepard. 24 seconds now left.
Yeah, Myers had a lot of good looks, hadn't been able to knock him down.
Tani Dietrich-Williams make him miss, puts up the shot, can't get it to fall. Rebound by Myers. Myers pushing with 13 seconds, gives it off to Megan Lanning. Lanning back to Myers. Myers from the right wing, and it's long, no good. Ball loose, and it will be Carroll basketball with 5 seconds left. So we'll see what Carroll comes up here on the inbound play. Cortez to inbound. Gets it in to Myers, almost stripped by Shepard. 2 seconds left, and they're going to do nothing with it.
Yeah, we're unaware of the time.
And that'll do it for the first quarter. 11-9, Chargers lead. As we go to the second, we'll take a timeout. Be back with more action here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com from Southside High School. Carroll up 11-9, but Southside had a little 5-point swing there to end the first quarter.
Yeah, good aggressive defense by the Archers. They just got to knock some shots down offensively. Carroll's got to settle down. They got their original starters out there now. They got to run the offense and look to get the ball inside. They have very few inside points here early.
Yeah, Lily George, 0 points here, and she's averaging a double-double on the year. Almost 17 points for George. And there's a turnover right off the bat for Southside. Can Carroll capitalize on that? Myers pushing up the head to Lanning. Lanning inside to George. George puts up the shot and one. So George gets her first buckets of the ball game. An opportunity to tack on one more.
Yeah, excellent execution right there.
And knocks it down.
Missed it.
And Southside was a little flabbergasted there. Stay 13-9.
Yeah, if Carroll would have been up there, they might have been able to grab that ball because South wasn't paying attention.
7:28 left here in the second quarter. Southside looking for something on the other end. Renisha Autry has it, gives it over to Tanny Dietrich-Williams. Tanny Dietrich-Williams draws a double team. Ball loose. Dietrich-Williams recovers, but there's going to be a foul on Hoke. Officials really letting them play here. The Southside basketball underneath. Dietrich-Williams right wing, guarded closely by Lanning, gives it off to Shepard. Shepard back to Dietrich-Williams. Dietrich-Williams drives inside, puts up the shot, and gets it to fall. Nice little take there by Dietrich-Williams. 13-11 now. Tiny Dietrich-Williams up to 5 now. Lanning, it's a screen by George, picks up her dribble and gets it inside to George. George back to Myers. Myers draws a double team back inside to George. George bodies her way inside, too strong, and it's rebounded by Monte. Monte getting up ahead, over to Dietrich-Williams. Dietrich-Williams now has it, an opportunity for South to take the lead here. Monte draws a double team, and she tried finding Briley Dietrich-Williams, but threw it away. Carroll now looking for something. They get it into George, swing it over. Lanning pulls the three ball, can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Hoke. Hoke is going to get fouled. Actually, we're going to have a jump ball. Stay Carroll basketball. They get it inside to George. George bodies her way inside, can't get it to fall, gets her own rebound. Ball loose, Tiny Dietrich-Williams comes away with it. Dietrich-Williams in transition now for the Archers. Drives inside, Euros, puts up the shot, gets it to fall. Nice take there by Dietrich-Williams.
Nobody stopped the ball right there, unfortunately, for the Carroll Chargers. They just let her get right to the bucket.
And now it's a tie ball game.
Yeah, this could be a dangerous game for the Chargers if they don't clean it up.
Yeah, they have been playing very sloppy, and there's a turnover right there. (13-13). South's had an opportunity to take the lead here.
Yeah, be their first lead of the game.
Carroll has not been able to figure out anything for this physical Southside defense. Shepard has it, drives over to the right side, gives it over to Monte. Monte lost it, and Carroll comes away with it. And we're going to have a foul on Monte.
Yeah, Carroll really missing a true point guard, somebody to really take care of the ball. They got a lot of forwards and a couple good centers, but they don't have a really good guard play. And you know what I'm surprised right now is Southside's not putting the press on.
No, it is interesting. That's where they were able to force a lot of their turnovers, was by pressing them. And we're going to have a off-the-ball foul on Shepard. But be careful here. If Southside gets Carroll in the bonus early, Carroll is a pretty good free throw shooting team, so they might be able to regain a lot of that momentum back from the free throw line. As good inbound play, Myers had a good look underneath the basket, just missed it. Tanny Dietrich-Williams inside now. She gets fouled. She'll be heading to the free throw line for a pair. So Dietrich-Williams heading to the free throw line for the two shots. First one flies good. Gives Archers their first lead of the ball game. Second one flies, no good. So 1-2 for Dietrich Williams. Rebounded by George. And she's able to pull away with it. George over to Lanning. Lanning drives over to Hoke. Hoke inside to George. George puts it up and gets it to fall.
Excellent look there by Lily George. That's the game plan for the Chargers. They want to get the ball into Lily George, work it inside out, and they're going to it here in the second quarter.
15-14, Chargers lead now, 4:38 left. Both teams kind of struggling offensively, and there's another turnover for Carroll. They've done a good job forcing turnovers. They just haven't been able to answer on the other way. They get inside Hoke, who pulls the shot and nails it. Olivia Hoke wide open, extends the lead to 3 for Carroll. Three on the way by Monte, and Monte ties it up. Sophia Monte with a nice game, 5 points here. She's only averaging 1.5. Tie ball game, Carroll looking back to answer. They get inside to George. George puts up the shot, and she's going to be heading to the free throw line for 2 shots.
You know, Aiden, the real interesting thing is Carroll really struggled getting the ball inside with the press, and now when they back off, they can get into their set and they can get that ball right inside because Southside does not have the size in the interior to defend against George. So you got to wonder if Coach Goodwill will make an adjustment and put the press back on. They do have 4 team fouls, so maybe that's the thought is, we're picking up too many fouls, being overly aggressive on the press. So that might be it too.
And Carroll's a really good free throw shooting team. Almost all their players shooting above 50% from the charity stripe. Although it stays a 17-17 ball game after George missed both of them. And there's almost a steal by Lanning. And we're going to have a jump ball after Myers tied up Monte. Be Archers basketball. With 3:41 left here in the second quarter. Dietrich Williams to Dietrich Williams. Tiny Dietrich Williams over to Riley Dietrich Williams on the right wing. She draws a double team for this 3-2 press. Swings it over to Shetler, who swings it to Tiny Dietrich Williams. Dietrich Williams pulls the long 2 and hits it.
Yeah, she's up to 10. She's a tough one to guard. You got to wonder, will Carroll change up their defense and go maybe to a box and 1 on her? She's really the only dangerous one right now.
They get inside to George. George put it off. No good off the glass. Hope got the rebound, but got tied up. Let's stay Carroll basketball, though. They get into Hoke off the inbound, back to George. George puts it up and gets it to fall. Lily George heating up with 6 points here. Be interesting to see how much more she's able to heat up and able to try to get Carroll back in front. 2:46 left here. Carroll has to figure out a way to answer against Tiny Dietrich Williams. And ball loose. It'll be Southside basketball.
All tied up, 19-19. 2:36 to play.
Yeah, Southside playing some decent basketball right now. Have a lot of turnovers, but they've been able to knock down a lot of shots and play good defense against this Carroll ball club. Monte drives left side. She's had a nice showing so far, 5 points here early. And there's another turnover for Carroll. Myers in transition gets it over to Gibbs. Gibbs missed the shot. Rebound by Hoke. Hoke swings it around. 3 on the way by Lanning, and she knocks it down. Megan Lanning up to 7. 22-19, 1:55 left here to play in the first half.
That's a big shot there by Megan Lanning. Give Chargers a 3-point lead. Renisha Autry. Riley Dietrich Williams on
missed
that.
it. But Carroll turns it over immediately. Tiny Dietrich Williams for 3, no good. Rebounded by George. George pushes it up ahead to Gibbs. Gibbs back over to Lanning. Lanning swings it to Myers. Myers going to pull the 3 ball, and no good. Rebounded by Hamlet, and we're going to have a foul on Hoke.
That's the 3rd team foul on the Carroll Chargers. Southside's got 4, so the next foul will put Carroll at the line for 2 shots.
Cortez checks back in for Kylie Gibbs. 1:21 left here, 22-19 Chargers lead. A good opportunity here for Southside to tie it back up. Tiny Dietrich Williams gets it right wing, pulls the 3 ball, knocks it down. She's hot from that spot. 13 for Dietrich Williams.
Yeah, Carroll needs an answer here.
And a foul on Shetler, so that's going to send George to the free throw line. After that's the 5th team foul on the Archers. So Lily George back at the free throw line. 67% from the charity stripe, and she knocks down the first. So she's up to 7 right now, an opportunity to get to 8.
Yeah, Myers was 7 and George was 7.
One more on the way, and George knocks it down. 8 points for Lily George here, 49 seconds left here.
Archer's got to feel pretty good, only down 2.
Yeah, especially being down or having lost 7 straight. They're probably hungry for a win, and that's a nice steal by Ava Myers. Ava Myers puts it up in transition and gets it to fall.
It's really the first transition bucket that Carroll's had here in the first half.
27 seconds left here. See if Southside's able to answer. We're going to have a bump on Hoke. That'll be Hoke's 3rd. So Booker will check in for Hoke. .22 seconds left. Hamlet has it, swings it over to Tiny Dietrich Williams. Dietrich Williams over to Shepard. Shepard back to Hamlet. Hamlet pulls the long 2. No good off the back of the iron. Booker comes away with the rebound, and she's going to push. Booker stops, puts up the shot, got blocked by Tiny Dietrich Williams. 5 seconds on the clock. Autry lost it. And that will end the first half of action. Carroll only up 4, 26-22, and was a sloppy first half for both squads. And we'll take a break and be back with some halftime stats here on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a whole lot of everything and I come from studying. And now the whole world don't know my name, and I used to have nothing. But now I got a whole lot of everything, that's why I come from studying. When I'm gone, the whole world don't know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street life. I was trying to sound harder than the street light. Ran the streets sometimes.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, where it's halftime from Southside High School in the first game of the boys-girls SAC doubleheader between the Carroll Chargers and the Southside Archers, where Carroll Chargers lead 26-22 after a very sloppy first half for both these squads. Scoring for the Southside Archers, the 4 points for Renisha Autry, 5 points for Sophia Mate, and then leading the way from all scorers, number 4, Tiny Dietrich Williams with 13 points. Southside's defense, physical, quick defense, has been a struggle for Carroll. Carroll has really struggled with the pressure defense of Southside. It's only been when Carroll's been able to get in their set defense or set offense has been when Carroll's been really successful, and they've gotten Lily George the ball inside a couple times. For the Carroll Chargers, Olivia Hoke with 2 points, Megan Lanning with 7 points, Ava Myers with 7 points, and then Lily George leading the way with 8 points. After Coach Redding figured out in the second half, the team needed to slow it down. Once they got it into their set offense, they were able to get some shots to go their way. And they're going to look to clean that up here in the second half as they are only up 4. And Southside's got to feel pretty good, only being down 4 here heading into the second half. They're on a 7-game losing streak and are hungry for a victory. So can the Archers pull it off here? Take one last time out, be ready with second half of action here on SummitCitySports.com when we come back.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary. Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
From the PSM Sports Therapy, and I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season, take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
Back here from Southside High School, getting ready for third quarter action here on SummitCitySports.com. Aiden North and Steve North, glad you're tuned in for this SAC doubleheader as we have a 3 on the other way, but Autry no good. Hoke comes away with the rebound for Carroll, but poked out by Autry. It'll be Carroll basketball. And we'll see what kind of adjustments both these teams make coming into the second half.
Yeah, I thought the pressure defense, the full court press, was really causing problems for Carroll, and Southside's backed off.
They get it inside to George. George lost it for a second, swings it out to Myers, who pulls the 3 ball, no good. Hoke comes away with the rebound. And ball loose. It'll be out on south side. It'll be stay Carroll basketball. (26-22), 7:23 left here. They get to Hoke, who gets it inside to George. George lost it, though, and Tanny Dietrich-Williams comes away with it. She's going to pull the long two and can't get it to fall. Hoke comes away with the rebound. Lanning over to Gibbs. Gibbs takes it to the center of the court, lost it. Ball loose, and it's going to be Southside basketball. And Coach Redding's not too pleased with his squad right now. Coach Redding's in his 14th year at Carroll, 131 in his time with the Chargers. Southside an opportunity here. They get to Shepard. Shepard puts up the shot. She got fouled, though, so she'll be heading to the free throw line for 2. So that'll send Shepard to the free throw line, who on the year is only 5% from the charity stripe. And banks it in off the first one. Get the first point to the second half for either team. Second one flies, no good. Southside gets the rebound, though. Briley Dietrich-Williams back to Autry through the 3 ball, nails it.
Yeah, big hit right there, Renisha Autry. And we're tied up 26-26.
And Carroll looking for an answer. They find George wide open, who had a great look, but a little too strong off the backboard.
Yeah, we definitely thought the boys' game would be a competitive game back and forth, but this girls' game's been pretty good. It's been sloppy at times, but close.
26-26, shot up by Briley Dietrich-Williams, no good. Billy George comes away with the rebound.
Yeah, Carroll really playing to Southside's level, just not executing. Had some good looks inside. Lily George too strong.
Lanning has it, gives it over to Myers. Myers back out to Hoke, swings it over to Gibbs. Gibbs wide open. Lanning pulls the 3 ball, knocks it down.
Yeah, that's the second 3 by Megan Lanning. And that is a big hit for Carroll. They needed that.
Yeah, Lanning was wide open. No one around her, and she knocks down the 3 to get her to 10 points here. Briley Dietrich-Williams too strong off the glass, and George comes away with the rebound. They get it over to Megan Lanning, who gets it over to Hoke. Hoke swings it over to Gibbs on the Archer A. Back to Lanning, inside to George. George puts up the shot and gets it to fall.
Excellent ball movement. That's exactly what the Chargers wanted to do tonight. And Coach Redding's probably pretty happy about that, and that's going to take Coach Goodwill to take a timeout.
Yeah, Chargers have been really good in their half-court set, and they're going to take a timeout, or Southside's going to talk it over. And this timeout, we'll take a timeout and be back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game up. We make sure they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably wanna get me on hopping out Lamborghinis. The Yankees turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't stay.
Back here on SummitCitySports.com, 31-26. Carroll on a little bit of a run here. Southside looking for something offensively. They get to Renisha Autry on the right wing. Autry swings it over to Briley Dietrich-Williams, but good job there by Megan Lanning getting in those passing lanes. But a foul is going to be called on Briley Dietrich-Williams. Megan Lanning heading to the free throw line. Great defensive stop there by Lanning, getting in the passing lanes. His foul's going to be on Briley Dietrich-Williams. That'll be her third. So Lanning an opportunity to add to her total. First one flies good with one to come.
Yeah, Lanning's had a pretty good game. She's got 11 so far, make it 12.
Yeah, this is the biggest lead Carroll's had this entire ball game. They're up 6, actually 7. 4:55 left here.
Yeah, we saw the same thing with Southside. They played a pretty good first half. With Marion, it was close, and then Marion pulled away.
And there's another turnover for the Chargers. This time Ava Myers comes away with it. Myers up ahead to Booker. Booker tried to get it inside to number 40, Brianna Risco, who checked in and turned it over. Hoke checks back in for the Chargers. With 4:39 left here to play. They get it back to Tani Dietrich-Williams at the top of the key. Dietrich-Williams swings it over. And Monte missed the shot. Offensive rebound, though, by Shetler. And we're going to have a jump ball. Be Carroll basketball. And Coach Wright not too happy with the officials there. Wanted a travel to be called. And it's 33-26. Chargers lead. Chargers have looked really good in their half-court set. They get inside to Lanning. Lanning puts up the shot and gets it to fall.
Yeah, great execution right there by the Chargers. Like you said, Aiden, their offensive set's pretty legit half-court tonight.
Yeah, the biggest part has been when Southside's pressured them. They haven't been able to answer. 3 no good by Monte. Ball loose, and Carroll comes away with it, and we're going to have a double dribble on Megan Lanning. Lily George and Kylie Gibbs check back in for Carroll. Chargers with their biggest lead of 9. Southside has not been able to get a bucket to fall. Actually scratched it. They had a three-pointer to tie it up. As Shepard with the shot, no good. Carroll an opportunity in transition. Gibbs puts up the shot, and we have a double dribbled on Gibbs. Be Southside basketball. 35-26. 3:34 left here in the third quarter. Shepard over to Tiny Dietrich-Williams. Dietrich-Williams has it, swings it over to Shepard. Shepard was looking for Shetler but couldn't find her. Dribbles around and she lost it. And we have a foul on the Archers. It'll be Carroll basketball. Foul's going to be on Shetler. Be Shetler's third. Carroll looking to extend this lead. Up 9 currently. Lanning swings it over to Gibbs on the left wing. Over to Myers. Myers had it poked away. Recovered by Gibbs. Gibbs over to Lanning. Lanning inside to George, but couldn't get it to her. Recovered there, though, by Myers, but tipped out by George. Be Southside basketball.
Carroll has their largest lead of the game at 9. Southside hasn't scored for a while. They've gone in these droughts every once in a while. They got to find some points here soon.
And we have a travel on Southside. Score update over at Northside boys game, 34-24. Northside leading against a good Homestead boys team who lost big to Snyder over the last week. Tiny Dietrich-Williams couldn't get the shot fall from the free throw line, and Carroll has it. It's been scoreless throughout the last minute or so for both sides. Ball loose, and Cortez recovers it for Carroll, but only to turn it over. It's been these moments where Carroll has struggled. Southside gets it inside. Shetler can't get the shot up. Hoke comes away with the steal. Lanning is able to break out of the double team. In transition, gets it inside to Gibbs. Gibbs lost it. Back to Cortez. Cortez inside to Gibbs. Gibbs over to Hoke. Hoke posts the jumper, no good. And the Archers come away with the rebound. That was Brianna Hamlet. 1:30 left here. We've been scoreless for the last minute and a half now. Monte draws a double team. Swings over to Tiny Dietrich-Williams. Dietrich-Williams 0 points here in the second half. 3 on the way by Monte, no good. Lily George with the rebound. They give up to Cortez. Cortez throws it away. Dietrich-Williams now an opportunity in transition. Drives, and she's going to be fouled and be heading to the free throw line. Foul on Megan Lanning. That'll be her second foul. Be the second team foul on the Chargers with 1 minute left here to play. And too strong off the back of the iron, no good. For the first one for Tiny Dietrich-Williams. We've been stuck at 35-26 for almost 2 minutes now. Tiny Dietrich-Williams looking to end the scoreless drought for either side. And she misses both. George comes away with the rebound. And she turns it over immediately. Dietrich-Williams now looking to answer. Euros puts up the shot and gets it to fall in. Her first points of the second half. 15 points for her. 7-point lead now for Carroll with 42 seconds left here. George tried finding Lanning there and turned it over. And Risco checks back in for Carroll. .37 seconds left here. Can South get a bucket before the end of the quarter? Dietrich-Williams over to Monte. Monte had a screen by Shetler, decided against using it. Back to Dietrich-Williams. Dietrich-Williams drives inside. Euros puts up the shot and gets it to fall.
Yeah, great move there by Dietrich-Williams. And again, Southside right back in it. They were down 9 at one time. Now they're only down 5.
3 on the way by Ava Myers is off the front of the iron, no good. She's been pulled from beyond the arc, and Renisha Autry an opportunity in transition. And she gets it to fall, +1.
Yeah, talk about a tale of a quarter. Carroll was off to a good start, up 9 points, and all of a sudden Southside's clawed their way back in. Only down 3 can make it a 2-point ball game.
Renisha Autry, she's up to 9, has an opportunity to attack in 10. She's made her presence felt on this Southside team since coming back. Can't get it to fall. 1 second left, and we're going to have a jump ball, and that'll end the third quarter. 3-point ball game. Carroll only up 3 here as we go to the fourth quarter. We'll take a timeout. Be back with more action here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, bro. I ain't really the game up, we make sure they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist
SummitCitySports.com, live from Southside High School. Carroll only a 3-point lead after Southside won a little 6-point run there to end the third quarter.
Yeah, Northside up over Homestead 34-24 at halftime in boys basketball.
Yeah,
that's quite a surprise.
I mean, Homestead did come off a big loss last week to Snyder, but Homestead was ranked in the top 25 in the state early on in the year. 3 no good by Autry for Southside, and poked out by Autry. Good hustle back. It'll be Carroll basketball. Carroll has struggled when when Southside's ran it in transition. They've really Carroll's done a nice job in their set offense, but when they've been unable to get to it, it's been a struggle. 3 on the way by Lanning, no good. And ball on the ground. George gets the rebound. Ball still loose. It'll be Southside basketball. .7:30 left here. 35-32.
Well, that looked like a travel.
Man, Dietrich Williams got away with one there, but missed the shot. Hoke comes away with the rebound. Carroll looking for some points here. They've gone scoreless for like the last 4 minutes. 3 on the way by Myers, and she ends the drought.
Ava Myers up to 12 points. She's been pretty quiet in the second half.
Her first points of the second half. 10 points for her. 38-32, and we're out of foul. Jump ball, actually. Be Carroll basketball. Six-point lead for Carroll. Jumper up, no good by Lanning. Dietrich Williams comes away with the rebound. Lanning tries going for the steal. Dietrich Williams recovers. And she swings it over to Autry. But Myers got in those passing lanes. It'll stay Southside basketball, though.
Six minutes remain. 6-point lead for the Chargers. Chargers' largest lead has been 9.
Southside was able to cut it down to 3. Autry from way downtown, no good. Monte came away with the rebound, tried saving it, ball loose. Carroll able to recover it, though. Lily George up to head to Lanning. Lanning, guarded closely by Monte, swings it over to Ava Myers. Ava Myers inside to George. George puts it up and gets it to fall.
Yeah, good execution right there, utilizing George on the inside. That's been the game plan all night, but it hasn't gone as well.
10 points for Lily George, so I'm assuming, I haven't counted a rebound, but she's probably at a double-double right now. Good steal there by Ava Myers. Ava Myers with the transition bucket. And Coach Goodwell is going to need to take a timeout to talk some things over with their squad. Carroll up with a 10-point lead, and we'll take it 1-2 and be back here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
on SummitCitySports.com. 42-32. Carroll leads, and they've been able to get some momentum going here to begin this fourth quarter. Whenever they've been able to get a lead, though, Southside's been able to work it back, though. 42-32. See what Southside's able to do offensively. Tiny Dietrich-Williams been pretty cold in the second half. She gives it over to Briley Dietrich-Williams, who's going to get called for the hold. Second foul on Ava Myers. 5:16 left here to play in the fourth. Tanya Dietrich-Williams swings it over to Briley Dietrich-Williams. Draws a double team, throws it to Autry, and Megan Lanning with the steal for the Chargers. And Carroll trying to get it across half court. They do. And ball out of bounds. It'll be Carroll basketball. Ball wide open, Ava Myers, and she puts it up and in. Southside was sleeping. 44-32. Monte inside to Dietrich-Williams, back to Monte. Monte swings it to Dietrich-Williams, puts up the shot, and can't get it to fall. Hoke comes away with the steal for the Chargers. Gibbs in transition up to George. George bodies her way, puts up the shot, gets it to go.
Yeah, Carroll really pulling away right now. Southside struggle getting anything going offensively.
George up to 16 for the Chargers. 3 on the way, no good by Autry. And Gibbs comes away with the rebound with 4 minutes left here. And steal, but Autry on the end line. Score update over at Lures. Bishop DeWanger girls up 41-34 in the Battle of Bishops. And girls basketball. Over at Snyder, it's 59-34. Snyder leads.
Yeah, official timeout. Looked like some blood
on the court. See if we can get anything out with the other SAC game going on between Wayne and Northrop. Over there, Northrop up 56-30 over Wayne. That means it'll be likely come down to Northrop and Homestead next week for the girls' side. If Snyder's able to win today and then win next week against Carroll, I believe they play each other. Carroll plays Snyder next Friday. Snyder locks up the SAC championship with a win. Actually, no, Homestead. Homestead is undefeated in conference play right now. So if Homestead's able to beat Northrop next week, Homestead locks it up. If Northrop's able to beat Homestead, then there potentially could be a tie for the SAC championship. Next week, the last week of the SAC boys-girls doubleheader, coming up approximately 20 minutes after this one. We'll have the boys game between the Carroll Chargers and the Southside Archers, both teams in the hunt for the boys race. Southside's lone loss is to Homestead. Well, Carroll is 4-2 in conference play, but there's a whole bunch of boys teams who are 4-2. Good look there. Ava Myers wide open off the inbound play.
Not able to execute there.
Yeah, great look, though. See Southside's able to do offensively.
Down 14, largest deficit of the game.
Shepard drives inside, got blocked by Lily George. Autry gets the rebound, takes it right side, puts it up and in.
Good take right there.
Autry up to 11 for South. been Autry and Dietrich Williams doing a lot of the scoring for Southside. So we have a jump ball. That'll go to the Archers. Three on the way, no good by Autry. Rebounded by Lily George. Carroll's got Northside and Snyder next week to end their regular season, while Southside is at Adams Central and at DeWanger next week to end their regular season before the draw on Sunday for postseason play. Missed opportunity there for Carroll as Southside has it in transition. Autry got blocked, and Gibbs comes away with the rebound. Megan Lanning inside, puts up the shot, gets it to go. Megan Lanning with a nice ball game here. She's up to 16 now for Carroll. George also up to 16. Actually, George up to 14. Ava Myers up to 16. And we're going to have a foul on Lily George. That'll send Brianna Hamlet to the free throw line.
Foul on Chargers, number 44, her first. 22 for the Archers, number 3,
Brianna Hamlet at the charity stripe for 2 shots. Shooting 21% from the free throw line. Can't get the first to go, has one more to come. Risco checks in for Carroll, as does Sophia Monte, and Lily George is going to try to check out. Second one up by Hamlet is no good. Hoke comes away with the rebound for Carroll, but too strong off the hands of Lanning. It'll be Southside basketball.
Yeah, 2:16 left here. Ava Myers and Megan Lanning both with 16 points.
Lily George heading to the bench with 14 for Carroll. 3 on the way by Shepard, banks it in. Teresa Shepard, she's up to 4 points.
They cut the lead to 11 now. Under 2 minutes to play.
And poked away by Hamlet. Hamlet now an opportunity in transition. Good pass there to Briley Dietrich Williams. Over to Monte. Monte to Shepard. Shepard can't get it to fall. And Carroll comes away with the rebound. We're going to have a foul on Hamlet. It's only first team foul on Southside. Dietrich Williams is going to come out. And Southside caught sleeping again. Lanning puts up the shot. She got fouled. She'll head into the free throw line for 2. Fouls on Shepard, her second foul. So Lanning an opportunity at her 17th and 18th. First one up, no good off the front of the iron. One more to come. Second one's good though. So 17 points for Megan Lanning. (49-37). Dietrich Williams pulls the long 2. She's long. Rebound by Hamlet, and it goes off top of the backboard. Carroll able to recover the rebound. 1:20 left here to play. And we have a turnover, but we're going to have a over and back on Sophia Monte. Looks like she had possession on the other side and then slipped back. Risco gets it in to Lanning. Lanning over to Gibbs.
Looks like Carroll takes some time here. 1 minute to play. Really got it in the bag here, up 12.
Yeah, just run some offense, kill some clock. Got no shot clock in Indiana high school basketball. Lanning drives back over to Hoke. Hoke swings it around to Gibbs. 41 seconds now. And there's a foul from Shepard.
Only the third foul, so one more to give.
They get it inside. Ava Myers splits up the shot, gets it to fall. Myers up to 18. Autry with it to Shepard in the corner, 20 seconds. Shepard drives baseline and lost it. And Carroll can just run out the clock. And we have a foul on Dietrich Williams. 10 seconds left. Hope you stick around. Boys game coming up approximately 20 minutes at the conclusion of this one between Southside and Carroll. Carroll gets it in. Hoke recovers it. Out to Myers. Myers out to Lanning to Gibbs. And that will do it from Southside High School. Carroll escapes one between Southside, 51-37 here from Southside High School. Our final in our Parkview Sports Medicine players of the game. Going to give it to Megan Lanning and Ava Myers. Megan Lanning with 17 points. Ava Myers with 18 points. Those are your Parkview Sports Medicine players of the game. We'll have the boys game approximately 20 minutes for Egg North and Steve Worth. Have a great rest of your night.